Today is going to be cold. It's currently like 4 or 5 degrees here in Montreal. Where we're going, it's in the minus, there's snow. I'm not ready mentally for that. There we go. A couple hours of road ahead of us today. I need to finish my coffee and my sentences. Seriously, I'll catch you guys up at the venue. There we go. So apparently no snow. Let's put everything in there. That's it. The console is up there on the top. It will be fun. Hey guys, grab a cable, grab my talkback mic. We're going on top there. We're gonna start a sound check. I've EQ'd the PA, or the PAs, I should say. There's a lot of speaker in that room. I have 2 boxes on each side for the main. I have also a send for the subs, and I have the Bose speaker on each side that are delayed. So a lot of sources. It's not easy, but together it makes sense. I don't like to be up that far in the roof because I don't hear the same thing as the crowd, and also I cannot run on stage if there's anything. Let's plug the talk back, check that out, and do a sound check. Hey, 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 hey. Put that latching on, and I'm gonna use the on-off switch on the mic. Hey, 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 hey. It's crazy how it sounds here. The room is so reverby, and I'm in the roof. It's even worse here. I'll do my best. Guy to be done. I want to show you guys what I did for a sound check. So far I've done my drums and I've done my bass and guitar, violin art check. Basically I'm just missing the in-ears. So those of you who wanted me to compare what I prepared and what's really happening, kick is almost the same. I just did that little notch here around 2K, 2K5. Snare flat, sounds really good. It's M201. Snare bottom, same thing. I had to cut more, around 400. I was really getting a lot of that. Toms I didn't touch. Overhead, because the room is, as you can see, really big and church-ish style. I had to cut down. Those are the frequencies that really come up in the rooms. So that's the bass. 200 is also a frequency that come up a lot in the room, so I cut that down. Acoustic guitar. This is 600 coming from his pickup. His pickup has that bump there, so I just cut it down. And 160-ish is also coming from his pickup. Electric guitar coming from the aux. I didn't do anything. Violin cut a lot of IN because it's really bright. It's a pickup. It's not a microphone. It's a piezo pickup. These two notch on the real violin, those frequencies were really present, really honky, you know, that ha 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 out of the violin, so I'll cut that down. Electric, more brightness that I cut down, and this is what I had to do to make it sound good. Vocals, so far, nothing has changed since the preparation that I did. And it should not change. After that, what we didn't sound check anything. But other than changing EQs, I set my gain. Most of them were right. Some of them were totally wrong. Especially on the violin. One of them is a preamp, so I had to turn the gain down a lot. But otherwise, so far so good. I'm not that far out. Sound check is over. We're almost out for lunch. I'm gonna bring you guys along. We'll take a look at the stage, what we got going. So we got from left to right, guitar, lead vocal, violin, bass is in the back. We have a drum on a riser. It's an 8x8 riser. The whole stage is about 40 feet wide by 15 feet deep, and the roof is something crazy like 60. In the drum, we have in the bass drum the Bayer Dynamic D71C. It's the plate. You can see the little red light in the bass drum. For the tom, we have the Bayer Dynamic D58C condenser. I got that on the tom and the floor tom. For cymbal microphone, I'm using the MC930. I put them under the cymbal, underhead, you could call them. That way I get a lot of cymbal, but no shell, so I get really clean cymbals. Snare top is the M201 from Bayer, D58 on the bottom of the snare. Hi-hat is the I51C. Electric violin DI is a Pro DI stereo, but we're only using the mono. The acoustic violin has a pickup into the LR bag preamp, sounds really good. And the vocal are SM58 for everybody. UR for the lead singer. This is my band leader. He got his singing microphone, and on the left he has his talkback. The talkback only goes into the in-ear. For his acoustic, we have the LR Bag Preamp 2. His in-ear mixes is coming from the Allen & Neat console on the floor that you can see right there, and that's his pedal board. Alex has a good rig. That's his amp. You can see the aux on top. The Fender Bassman, really cool amp, and the cab is just for stage volume, but it's not really loud. TC Electronic bass amp, I'm using the DI out of that, and the PSM 600 that you see on the floor there is just for a wired in-ear. In the rack, we have Shure UR for the wireless. We have a PSM 900 for in-ear, 2 for the lead singer and the guest. 2 DL32s, 1 for the band in-ear, and the other one is only used for the PA. Hi everybody, sorry to interrupt the vlog here. It's just that my USB recording of the show is not usable. The USB slot on the console was probably defective. I had a hard time loading and saving my show. I had to put the USB key in and out to make it work, and when it worked, it was fine, but the recording is just glitchy. I'm hearing cut in the audio. So
I cannot really show you guys a lot of the show. Maybe I can show you a few seconds just to give you an idea how much reverb I had at the FOH. And by the way, there is absolutely no reverb on the console itself. I'm only adding a small delay, a slapback delay, just to make it feel more live, but everything else is dry. All you're gonna hear in the next clip is the room reverb at front of house.
That's it for today, everybody. People are happy. Time to wrap that whole setup and go have a beer at the hotel with the boys. If you like that video, give it a thumbs up. If you are not yet subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Until the next one, please take care of yourself. I'll see you guys later.